Are you losing equity in your home? That's the question I'm getting from a lot of clients right now. So we're going to have a little bit of a conversation here. We're going to take a look at what the numbers are looking at for a single family detached. We can even look at attached and condos too as well. We'll compare September to October numbers, and then we're actually going to compare October 2022 to October 2021 and look at what the difference are in the numbers from those years. We'll also talk about where the market topped out, which was May in Manitoba, as well as a little crystal ball that I've had over the past 2 years and showing what the market is. Hang out to the end of this and we will discuss that. And I can tell you where the numbers are probably going to go and what's going to happen in the next couple of months too as well. So first off, let's take a look at October numbers. And for single family detached homes, there were 1,930 active listings with 744 sales. So average selling price was $377,000 and change. If we take a look at what September numbers were, the average selling price was $384,000. So we have seen a decrease. There were 855 sales and there were 21 homes on the market. If we take a look at attached, your townhouses and your duplexes and things like that, there were 284 listings, 66 sales, and 314 was the average sale price. You actually see the average sale price went up in October for attached. So it's at 316,000. There's 78 sales and 273 listings. Condos took a slight loss as well at 260,000. The average selling price was 265, 145 sales in October versus 170 sales in September. 515 listings on the market there and 480. Now let's take a look at the numbers compared to last year. Now, as we take a look at the numbers last year, there were 1,100 listings. Now, 1,900 listings. So we've almost doubled in our listings. So that becomes the supply and demand thing. And this is actually getting into more of a normalized market right now, normal amount of listings that we're on, whereas we didn't see that last year. And last year, out of the 1,100 listings, there were 1,000 homes that sold. So the market almost completely sold out, giving an average selling price of $381. And we continue to see that month after month, so that we've just seen prices starting to go up. Now, 1,930 homes on the market and 744 sales. There's your difference. There were 1,200 homes that didn't sell. Average sale price $377,000. As you see, square footage very much the same, everything like that. And same thing with condos, everything like that. A lot less listings last year, even though we did see an increase in, or sorry, not condos, semi-attached. We've seen that increase. Condos numbers very similar. Listings really haven't changed on that. And actually, the condos have seemed to have done the best in the last year as far as values and not losing that value. Now we're going to pop up over to May. This is where the month was. This is where we topped out, and you can see that average selling price $454,000, whereas average selling price in May last year was $377,000. So have you lost? Yeah, since May, prices have pulled back. Have you gained? Yes, if you go back 2 years, our average selling price was just over the $300,000 range. So what real estate related questions do you have? Let us know. We'd love to chat about it. I mentioned that I was going to talk about what we've seen. And I follow all the real estate markets across Canada, and I've watched the Vancouver, Toronto markets. And it seemed like everything that they were having happen would happen to us 2 months later. And that was exactly the case. March was, end of February, being in March, was where they topped out on their sale price. And it took us till May to top out on our sale price and watch their prices fall. Well, just recently noticed their prices have leveled out and even gained a little bit. So we'll probably see another month or so of maybe pulling back a little bit, but then we'll see that going up. What is the cause of that? I've been asked that too as well. Well, I find the Toronto and the Vancouver markets there's just so many more people, so you have so many more investors. So you see, they're either pulling back quicker or they're jumping on it quicker just because they have to. And I think the reason for the prices leveling off and starting to go up a little bit is what the Fed did, and raising interest rates. They could have raised the interest rates by 0.75 and they raised it half a point. That sent out a level of confidence to the market, letting them know that what usually happens when the Fed is trying to pull back, raise interest rates to pull back inflation and get it to that magic 2% inflation level. That's where they want to do it. They're going to do everything they can, everything possible, everything they have to bring it to that 2%. They'd rather have a market that's and an economy that's in a recession rather than one that's in an inflated state. So by them pulling only 50 basis points versus the 75 that they could have done, I think that sends out the message that, hey, they don't want to overshoot it. They don't want to put us into a real bad recession, and because our interest rates are usually lagging 6 months behind, it sends the message that they've got their finger on the pulse. The next time it comes out, I think it's December 6th, December 7th, somewhere in that area, and that'll be the next indicator of what's going to happen and what are things going to go on in the market. Now more than ever, you need a trusted advisor, someone knows what the market, knows what's going on, and can answer all your real estate related questions, can show you the data, help you make informed, educated decision. If you have any real estate related questions where you're a buyer or seller, reach out to us. We'd love to have a conversation with you. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a great day, everyone.